Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to QMS 9001 Info, your go-to channel for everything about quality management systems and ISO 9001 standards. Today we are diving deep into ISO 9001 training. If you have ever wondered what ISO 9001 is all about or how it can benefit your organization, you are in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly is ISO 9001? Well, ISO 9001 is an international standard for quality management systems, also known as QMS. It was developed by the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO, and it provides a framework for organizations to ensure that they consistently meet customer and regulatory requirements, all while aiming to enhance customer satisfaction. Now, I know what you might be thinking, that sounds pretty complicated, but don't worry. I'm here to break it down for you in a way that's easy to understand and, more importantly, easy to apply. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid grasp of ISO 9001 and how it can transform the way you manage quality in your organization. So, what does ISO 9001 actually involve? At its core, ISO 9001 is all about setting up a system that helps organizations deliver consistent quality. It's based on a few key principles like customer focus, leadership, engagement of people, process approach, improvement, evidence-based decision-making, and relationship management. These principles might sound technical, but they are really about building a culture of quality that permeates every part of an organization. Let's go through these principles one by one. First up, customer focus. This is about understanding your customers' needs and exceeding their expectations. ISO 9001 encourages businesses to get to know their customers, understand what they want, and consistently provide products or services that satisfy them. Next, we have leadership. Leaders in an organization set the tone for a culture of quality. They are responsible for establishing a clear vision and direction for quality management, creating an environment where employees feel empowered to improve and innovate. The third principle is engagement of people. This means that everyone in the organization is involved in and committed to achieving the organization's quality objectives. It's about encouraging participation and collaboration across all levels of the company. Process approach is another critical principle. This is about understanding that quality management isn't a one-time task, but a continuous process. By focusing on processes, organizations can ensure consistent quality and identify areas for improvement. Then, there's improvement. Continuous improvement is a cornerstone of ISO 9001. It's all about making regular, incremental improvements to your processes, products, and services. Evidence-based decision-making is next. ISO 9001 emphasizes making decisions based on facts and data, not assumptions or gut feelings. This principle ensures that decisions are made with clarity and confidence. And lastly, relationship management. This principle is about building strong relationships with all interested parties, from suppliers to customers, to ensure that everyone benefits from the organization's success. Okay, so that's a quick overview of what ISO 9001 is and its key principles. But how do you actually go about implementing ISO 9001 in your organization? Great question. Implementing ISO 9001 can seem daunting at first, but it doesn't have to be. Let's break it down into some actionable steps. The first step in ISO 9001 implementation is to thoroughly understand its requirements. ISO 9001 has several clauses that outline what is needed for an effective quality management system. These include understanding your organizational context, leadership responsibilities, planning, support, operation, performance evaluation, and improvement. I know, that sounds like a lot. But taking the time to read through the standard and understand what's required will save you a lot of time and headaches down the road. Once you understand the requirements, the next step is to conduct a gap analysis. This is basically an audit of your current processes to see where you are already meeting the requirements and where there's room for improvement. The gap analysis will give you a clear picture of what needs to be done to comply with ISO 9001. Based on the results of your gap analysis, you will need to develop an implementation plan. This plan should outline what needs to be done, who's responsible for each task, and a timeline for completion. It's important to get buy-in from all levels of the organization at this stage to ensure that everyone is on board with the changes. Training is a critical part of ISO 9001 implementation. Everyone in the organization needs to understand the QMS and how they fit into it. This means training on the new processes, roles, and responsibilities that have been established as part of the implementation plan. Remember, a quality management system is only as good as the people who operate it. ISO 9001 places a strong emphasis on documentation. You'll need to document your processes, procedures, and policies to demonstrate compliance with the standard. This documentation serves as a guide for your team and a record for auditors to ensure that you're doing what you say you're doing. Once your QMS is in place, it's important to conduct internal audits to ensure that everything is functioning as it should be. Internal audits are like a health check for your QMS. They help identify any issues before they become problems and ensure continuous improvement. The final step is to seek certification from an accredited certification body. The certification process involves a thorough audit of your QMS to ensure that it meets the requirements of ISO 9001. Once you pass the audit, you'll receive your ISO 9001 certificate, which is a great way to show your customers and stakeholders that you're committed to quality. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to implementing ISO 9001 in your organization. Remember, achieving ISO 9001 certification is not just about getting a piece of paper. It's about building a culture of quality, fostering continuous improvement, and ensuring that you're always meeting your customers' needs. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your colleagues. And don't forget to subscribe to QMS 9001 Info for more videos on quality management and ISO standards. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, drop a comment below. We're always here to help. Thanks for watching. And remember, quality isn't just a goal. It's a journey. Let's take that journey together.